Today, we will tune in for a glimpse into the mystical world of predictions. It wasn't just the content of these predictions that fascinated people, but also the profound impact they had on the human psyche, even on the most skeptical minds. When a person received a prediction, it sparked a journey of interpretation and personal connection, turning predictions into one of the most popular forms of magic worldwide. In this extraordinary episode, we embark on an exploration into the enchanting accuracy of Jayabaya and Nostradamus, two renowned seers whose predictions have stood the test of time. Join us as we delve into the secrets of their prophetic prowess. Let the spectacle unfold. Across the globe, predictions have cast a spell on the minds of people, captivating their interest and imagination. However, it's worth noting that there are certain communities, like the Aboriginals, who seem less captivated by these mystical prophecies. The allure of predictions lies in the enigmatic phenomenon known as the Barnum effect, which creates a buzz around these predictions, further fueling their popularity. In Indonesia, the tapestry of prophecy boasts two revered figures in history. The first is none other than Nostradamus, a French visionary, while the second is Jayabaya, said to have foretold the future of Indonesia. Brace yourselves as we unlock the secrets behind the accuracy of these extraordinary seers. Let us embark on this awe-inspiring journey together. Nostradamus, born as Michael, entered the world in December 1513 in France, though the precise date remains shrouded in mystery. Coming from a family of Jewish heritage that had converted to Catholicism, he held strong ties to the Catholic Church. Yet, his early career was fraught with challenges. Starting as a pharmacist during a time when pandemics raged in the region, Nostradamus found himself embroiled in scandals that eventually led to his expulsion from the pharmacist community. His pursuit of a medical degree also met with disappointment, causing him both financial hardship and immense stress. It was during these tumultuous times that he found solace in the realm of astrology. Gaining recognition, he began penning almanacs and stories that would unveil the mysteries of future events, commencing in the year 1550. As his works garnered popularity, he crafted a collection of prophetic poems titled Les Prophecies in 1555. This mesmerizing compilation caught the attention of influential figures like the Medici family, known for their patronage of brilliant minds of the era. However, it's important to note that Nostradamus did not actually predict the future. Instead, he wove verses from the Bible and French folklore into his poetry. He masterfully blended different languages such as English, French, Dutch, and Latin, rendering his verses less comprehensible to others, particularly the church. People eagerly endeavored to decipher his writings, leading to an array of historical connections. For instance, he spoke of a future monarch who would embark on a failed expedition to the east, eventually meeting his demise through divine intervention. Intriguingly, this tale derived from a biblical story involving the king of Babylon, inaccurately translated by Saint Jerome, resulting in the name Lucifer. It is crucial to understand that Lucifer is not a malevolent entity, but rather an allusion to the king of Babylon. Nostradamus compounded his enigmatic approach by transforming this story into poetic form, deliberately omitting specific dates, names, and events. This deliberate ambiguity allowed readers to interpret his verses as they wished, forging intriguing historical associations. One of his poetic visions, for example, alluded to a ruthless Eastern ruler who launched an ill-fated assault on the East and met his demise as a result. This particular verse could be seen as a reference to Napoleon, who infamously marched on Russia only to suffer a resounding defeat at the Battle of Waterloo, or even as an allusion to the likes of Hitler and Saddam Hussein. The qualifications were so flexible that almost anyone could be intertwined within the tapestry of Nostradamus' predictions, including the Indonesian leader Sukarno, if one wished to stretch the connections even further. However, it's vital to remember that Nostradamus stumbled upon his path of prophecy due to the weight of his personal stress. Only those under extraordinary duress found solace and belief in his predictions. These individuals, burdened by their own troubles and seeking answers amidst chaos, turned to Nostradamus' cryptic verses for comfort. Gradually, his ambiguous and enigmatic prophecies became a wellspring of fascination, with people attributing them to specific events and individuals. The inherent vagueness of his predictions allowed for a multitude of interpretations and possibilities. This, coupled with the Barnum effect, wherein individuals tend to believe generalized statements about themselves, bolster the perception of Nostradamus as an exceptionally accurate seer. In a similar vein, the mystical land of Indonesia holds Jayabaya in high esteem as a revered prognosticator of future events. Jayabaya, a legendary Javanese king who reigned in the 12th century, left behind a treasury of prophecies known as the Jayabaya Jaya Lengkara Wulang. Written in Old Javanese, these prophecies have endured the test of time, inviting a myriad of interpretations. Like Nostradamus, Jayabaya's predictions often embrace an aura of vagueness, allowing for a tapestry of possibilities to unfold. The question arises, what makes the predictions of figures such as Nostradamus and Jayabaya appear so astonishingly accurate? One contributing factor lies within the realms of hindsight bias. It is a peculiar human tendency to perceive past events as more predictable than they truly were. When significant occurrences unfold, people instinctively search for explanations and eagerly scour the predictions that seem to align with these events. This retrospective lens creates a false sense of accuracy and reinforces the belief in the prophetic abilities of these enigmatic figures. Another element that bolsters the perceived accuracy of these predictions is selective interpretation. Human beings possess a natural inclination to focus on the predictions that seemingly came true, while conveniently disregarding or rationalizing those that did not. This confirmation bias serves to fortify the conviction that these visionary seers possessed a remarkable insight into the future. Yet, it is imperative to approach predictions with a critical and discerning mindset, considering alternative explanations for their perceived accuracy. While certain predictions may seem to align remarkably well with historical events, it is crucial to recognize that vague and open-ended statements can be interpreted in a multitude of ways. The human tendency to seek patterns and forge connections can contribute to the belief in the accuracy of predictions, even in the absence of concrete evidence. In conclusion, the accuracy of predictions attributed to figures like Nostradamus and Jayabaya remains largely subjective and open to interpretation. Factors such as the Barnum effect, hindsight bias, and selective interpretation play significant roles in shaping the perception of their prophetic accuracy. It is paramount to approach predictions with a discerning and critical mindset, being mindful of alternative explanations before attributing excessive significance to them. As the tapestry of prophecy unfolds before our eyes, let us remember that the true magic lies not solely in the predictions themselves, but in the enigmatic workings of the human mind and our innate desire to seek meaning in the mysterious realms of the future.